Hello YouTube, KingDuke921 here. This isn't a case opening or anything. I've already done the case opening, but I'm sort of at the moment. Sound warning, by the way. But I opened 10 cases because a friend of mine gave me 10 keys. I spent $5 on Operation Breakout cases, which, if you don't know, by the way, that's 125 cases for spending $5. So that's $5 Canadian. So yeah, but I got the first things that I got was a Negev Desert Strike, a UMP Corporal, nothing all that great. And then what happened was I unboxed this, and things were looking up, and I'm like, okay, I got an Osiris. I was like, awesome, it's field tested. If I looked at it as soon as I unboxed it, I'm like, is that field tested? Because it looked right here, and it's like, okay, it is field tested. After I checked it, it was field tested, and it's like, okay, well, I got an Osiris. That's pretty nice. And then I got this thing right here next, and I was like, well, shit. Because it's horribly battle scarred. It's awful looking. You've already probably seen what else I unboxed, but this thing is horribly battle scarred. And I feel so bad for it. But it's stat track, so it sells for $11. Next thing I unboxed was this P250 Supernova. I'm like, okay, well, that's not bad. I thought it was a factory new. No, it's field tested. It's not that great, but yeah. And then with my very last key, also I spent $5 on Operation Breakout cases. So so I've got 116. I had 125. A friend gave me a case, so I have 116. But very last key on the very, very last box that I got. What is this, baby? It's a butt knife. It's urban masked. But it's $170. And it's minimal wear. This is the first ever nice knife I've unboxed. This knife, I actually bought this when I started playing CSGO, like, because I wanted a knife to have with me. Because I wanted my game to look rather okay. So it's like, okay, well, I want a knife, so I can have a knife to, actually have a knife, instead of using the base knives, because I didn't want a base knife. It's battle scarred, dead crimson. My friend came up with the name for it, so I was happy when I bought that, but my friend Reaper, who's the guy who crashed my recording with 10 DLC or 7 DLC, by the way, bought me 10 Operation Breakout keys, and on the last key I got a butterfly knife urban mask. And I can't tell you how loud I was when I unboxed this. I screamed. I'm sure the next door neighbors called the cops. I don't know. This happened about 20 minutes ago. There's no cops, thankfully. Actually, it happened about a half an hour ago, but there's no cops at the door. No one was banging at the door. But $170 knife for $25. He spent $25 basically on keys. Because he bought 10 keys and they're $2.50 for Americans, so, and for me they're like $3.10 because I'm Canadian, but $25 he spent on keys for me, and I got a knife with the last key. I don't... I mean, I also spent $100 on keys before. I had a bunch of cases already, like Chroma 2 cases or something. I've still got a shit ton of those, but I spent $100 on keys. $50 a shot on each key, on keys, and I got nothing. I didn't get a red. I didn't get purples. Nothing. Most of all these purples that I have been bought. This my friend bought for me. I bought this. I bought this. I bought this actually. All these blues I have unboxed. I unboxed all these blues when I was trying to go for a knife or something. I bought this a long time ago. I bought this. I bought that. That was like $2. This I unboxed. I unboxed that. Friend gave me that. I got this in a drop. Friend gave me this. I unboxed this. I used trade up contracts. The first ever trade up contract. I got a pole position, a CZ75 auto pole position, and I gave it to someone, and I let them basically I let them use it because they needed some money, and I said, here, use this to get your friend a knife, and they were getting their friend a knife and everything, so I let them do that, and I went and bought this one instead because I wanted my pole position back. My pole position before was minimal, or no, it was well worn, and then I bought this one because it was factory new, and this one is absolutely pretty. I love this pole position. I love the way it looks. It's a freaking cool looking skin, but yeah, the Hyper Beast, I got this a long time ago as well. Minimal wear, it's like $112. But yeah, everything else, every other blue, I've either unboxed or I've used in a trade up contract for something. And the the first trade up contract I ever got was a pole position well worn, and I was kind of sad about that. P250 Valance, is this field tested? Yeah, P250 Valance, by the way, is actually a really pretty skin. It doesn't look bad field tested. It looks really good, which is nice. But yeah, Bourbon Masked Butterfly Knife. And I'm sorry I didn't record it. I wanted to record it. Like, I was thinking, should I record this case opening? And I thought, nah, I won't get anything good. And sure enough, I got a fucking butterfly knife. So the minute I decide to not record... Although I didn't record that $100 case opening. And I got nothing but blues, so, yeah. But the minute I decide that I even think about recording and then I don't record, I get something. So, yeah. Like this is considered a butt knife, but it's my first ever knife that I've unboxed, and I'm honestly, it doesn't look bad in game. It looks okay. I don't mind it so much. And it's $170, so it's like, yeah. But my inventory is, honestly, it's not as expensive. It's more expensive than you think because I put so much into this. Like, this Hyper Beast, I spent $112 on. I just dropped $112 and bought it. My friend Brian was coming over and I said, Brian, I'm about to make a really bad decision. And he's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm about to buy an AWP Hyper Beast. And he's like, oh, God. So I bought an AWP Hyper Beast minimal wear, and it was cheaper than factory new. Factory new was like $200, and I dropped $112 on a Hyper Beast, on a minimal wear Hyper Beast instead. So, yeah. And this thing, it came with stickers on it. It was like fucking $2, and I like the way the pulse looks, so I bought it. It's factory new, $2 factory new. And then I do have an AWP Man of War. It's not in my inventory because I loaned it to a friend. It's in his inventory, but I do have an AWP Man of War. So, yeah. And as you can tell, one match won. I played a lot of competitive matches, I won't lie. But yeah, I haven't gone back to playing comp because I suck at the game. So yeah. Next thing for me to actually try and unlock is I want a skin for my AUG or a Hyper Beast M4A1S. I'm gonna probably try and do trade up contracts for it when I get a bunch of blues and shit and purples and all that. I'll probably trade up and try to get M4A1S Hyper Beast or an AWP Asimov. I won't lie, I do like the idea of an AWP Asimov. Also, if you do a P90 Trigon trade up, which I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of those, I'm gonna like factory new ones. I'm gonna try and go for an AWP Asimov. But yeah. Oh yeah, I also need a better I want the Vulcan skin for my AK as well because I love the Vulcan skin. But before anything else, I do want to get a skin for my USPS because I love my USPS. Oh my god, this thing's amazing. It's just a basic USPS, but I need a skin for it, and I love the way it looks. I really do. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Excuse my rambling on about stuff. I'm sorry I didn't record this. I do apologize. I wish I had have, but yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now. If you guys enjoyed, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because my videos, let me know what you guys like, and I will see everyone later. King Dooku 921 out. Peace. See you guys.